So we are excited. I feel like this big microphone is giving me
every time we do it,
today.
it's different.
I know. I feel like about 10 times bigger than our usual podcast. I'm literally in my last.
You've got what, 3 weeks to go?
3 weeks to go, guys.
3
weeks, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I'm not sleeping at night. I'm peeing about 10 times in the evening. I'm addicted to ice, which I had at the beginning, didn't I? I'm crunching ice all the time.
We thought we'd get. This is so nice to get together because obviously we've had a 2-week holiday, haven't we? We've not done any podcasts.
Haven't we? I mean, you. I've had to stay here because my midwife was like, do not fly because your placenta is low. And so, but actually, luckily, on my last scan, which was a couple of weeks ago, my placenta moved up. So that's good.
Yeah, same happened
today. You've been rounds because something quite exciting today. We've had the midwife round.
I was like, they'll only be here 10 minutes. 2 hours
They've been
later.
here 2 hours. Yeah,
really good. It's really interesting.
We've got a friend looking after the kids right now, so they're inside all playing Barbies together, which is fantastic.
This podcast will see coming out this week, so
we're like, getting all ready. So you've been on a beautiful holiday, haven't you?
I must say, I actually feel really rested. We did 2 weeks. Normally we do a week. That was not enough. I think 10 days is a nice spot, but I've come back. It's taken me a week to get over the holiday. So we're now been back. Is it 2 weeks? Yeah. But my head's still in Spain. I really want, we bought those bucket list books.
Yeah.
I definitely want a holiday home abroad so I can spend every single holiday, even in the winter, away from this country.
I know. And you so tell us about the holiday. How was it?
It was amazing. I mean, I've done a cruise. We went on a cruise. We went around the Med, and we went to Palma, Portugal, loads of places in Spain. I loved it. I mean, I love going to different places. The kids loved it. The cruises are great for kids, teenagers even better. But I do like to explore a bit more. So I probably wouldn't do another cruise. I've done them before around the Bahamas and things, but yeah, it's a love-hate thing.
Yeah, I know.
Love-hate.
And you said it was really busy, didn't you?
Yeah, there's lots of positives, but a lot of negatives. And they overpacked the ship with 6,000 people on the ship. So
I even booked it, didn't I? And then we had to cancel because obviously I'm too far gone.
There was a lot of walking we did because some of the ports were like an hour away. Yeah.
And then you said also you couldn't get a sunbed, which is literally my worst nightmare, not being able to get a sunbed.
Yeah, so we went with MSC. They're advertised everywhere, and it's supposed to be a really fun ship. But on the sea days, we couldn't get a sea lounger, so the kids were in the pool and we're just sitting on the side. So for me, when I'm paying a certain amount of money for a holiday, I want to enjoy it. So that was a real bugbear.
Yeah, I can
imagine. And the beds were hard.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, going on to hard beds, I stayed in a caravan. I came back a day early because I'm just so done with caravan holidays now. I can't deal with it.
You're not a caravan.
I'm not a caravan.
Me and Mum were like, she's going to come back a day early.
I did come back a day early. Listen, we do it for the kids. The kids loved it. It was for the kids. It was not my kind of holiday.
We've been looking at camper vans.
I mean, good luck to you. Because I'm done with that. I just want luxury now. I just want to enjoy a holiday.
I don't get me wrong, I love a bit of both, but
I do love a bit of both.
Like
I don't. Free. To be honest, we grew up going our nan had a caravan. She had a caravan on the holiday side, didn't she?
It was.
So we grew up and we had the best times, didn't we?
Every weekend it would be like after dancing.
Yeah.
Went down there, come back Sunday.
And do you know what we'd have for dinner?
We had salad buffets, didn't we?
Salad buffets and noodles.
Do you remember those
noodles?
Tin boiled potatoes.
Oh my God! Yeah, with a salad.
Then we'd have a bit of salmon, probably another tin of salmon.
Back in the day, the caravans, you had to be in the bucket and then take the bucket
and roll the water thing. But and then we'd be like, "Do you want to go get it this morning?" We'd go out and it was all dew on the grass.
Oh, it was. And you remember walking across the field to the toilet.
And
I mean, she got a newer caravan over the years, didn't she?
But I actually think that was more fun.
We had such a good time going up. We used to have all our half terms. Yeah.
And you'd open the bottom bunk bed, there's all our toys in there. I loved
back
it.
in the day, that was like our we never, I don't know about you guys, but we never used to go abroad when we were growing up.
I didn't go abroad till I'd done my A-levels and I went to Iron Upper. It was the first time we went abroad.
I think I maybe was about 15, but before that...
Tell a lie, went to Bulgaria skiing. Were you born?
No.
I think I was 8.
Was it Dad who nearly fell down the sewer holes or something?
This story, it was the coldest place. I was like, why don't we go on holiday to hot countries? But we went skiing.
They love a cold country. Mum and Dad used to, didn't they?
Yeah. That was eventful, and I remember just crying in ski school every day.
And then my dad is like really gullible. He, this guy gave him loads of fake money.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like
it was illegal, wasn't it?
Was illegal.
And he had to flush it all down the toilets and stuff. It was
like, oh god, so that's a story in itself.
Oh, but I remember all these things, and I remember my nan being on the aeroplane at the back. Smoking. She was in the smoking area. On the plane.
On the aeroplane.
Yeah.
Wow.
And and she was. I remember. See, I remember
how much
really
has times like changed, like crazy, isn't it?
So back to back. So I wouldn't say reality.
We've just had to order all the school uniform, get the school shoes and stuff.
Spent a couple.
Try and be a little bit prepared. Like I've been.
You're all ordered. You ordered about 4 weeks ago. I've only just done it.
Yeah, I ordered ages ago because I was like, this baby's coming early. And also I went to see a psychic, guys. And she said to me, this baby's going to come early.
And come really quick.
Oh, come really quick. So I'm like panicking. I've done my hospital bag. I've just had the midwives come around today because I'm put down as a home birth, but also hospital. So I'll keep you all updated on what's going to go happen.
I'm so excited. After listening to them today, it was so interesting.
Yeah, they were here for 2 hours. I must say they were amazing. I'm just hoping... I would really, like, now after talking to them, I actually really, really do want to home birth. You feel
confident, because at first me and Mum were like, I don't know, because at least in the hospital you've got everything there. But like I said, you've got 2 people just on you, like you're their sole thing they're thinking of. They've got all the equipment, they've got all the monitoring equipment, so nothing's different from the hospital.
Yeah, and
if not,
you're better.
Getting monitored more.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, as I'm talking, I feel like a foot, like.
And she said the baby, when she did the heart rate, is... engaged.
So I'm like, cross my legs, and I really want to get to September.
Let's get some podcast done.
We're just like, we have to get a podcast done today.
We've got a guest coming on later.
We were like, we need to get.
I'm still a bit in holiday mode. I don't know what's happened, but in the summer, I've really switched. Like in Christmas, we have a month. You have a month off from the dance school, don't you?
Yeah.
But I said, next year, I'd love to hire a villa. I mean, God knows how much it costs, but if you book it early, sometimes it's cheaper. And just, if you want to fly back, you can fly back. But it really resets you for the year.
It does, yeah. And I've said to Paisley, I've like given her a firm chat about answering her phone.
Oh. I had a nap yesterday.
I've given you a phone chat.
First time I had a nap.
Please answer your phone, because now at this point I could be in labour at any
Mum's
point.
not here at the weekend. She's going on another little mini break.
Don't. And honestly, I was panicking so much when they were on the cruise. Like literally, no one was about. So
we had no phone reception,
and they had no Wi-Fi either.
And I wasn't going to pay another £800 to have Wi-Fi.
Isn't that crazy?
I was
Tell everybody how much that was. 800. How much was it?
Everything was an add-on. I don't know. Well, one family said that's what they paid, 600 to 800 from memory, and I was like, I'm not that obsessed to have Instagram, or it's quite nice to have that break.
And that's why we had a break on the podcast
iPads,
while she was off.
Everything. So they actually would go for dinner, and their brother had bought them 2 colouring books and pens, and they loved it. They would just sit in there colouring whilst we were eating.
And it's so nice to see that, rather than being glued in front of a screen.
And there was so much entertainment on the ship. I mean, the days you're off, we had roaming, so we could catch up. But I said to my partner, you're away on holiday for once. You're not available. Like, you're too available. Like, it's always when you go away, there's some major problem. But when your clients go away, you don't hear from them. They're on annual leave. You don't get paid. That's for one, because they're on annual leave. So I said, you're on leave. You need this time to switch off. And people need to understand that, because I think sometimes if you're too available, you are available.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
Then you come back into all these emails.
I know, and
you're
like, oh God. But it is so nice to be able to just completely switch off. I mean, that's what I find really, really hard.
I mean, we ate a lot. There's just so much the thing, look, there's some really positive things about the cruise. The entertainment, the dancing was phenomenal, like nothing I've ever seen before. So if you know, a dancer go and get a job on a cruise, and it's all tax free apparently.
It is, yeah.
So I booked a show every night. It's like, oh, what are we going to see now?
Oh, you made me laugh because you were like, Errol has watched so many shows that I know. He's like, he's completely showed out. He's like, I can imagine for a man
show, a magician show. The magician show was a bit give or take, but the ABBA show was amazing. Oh my God, the MJ. We've just seen MJ again, haven't we?
Yeah, we saw him on Sunday.
At Bromley.
Yeah, that was really good.
He was like, how many times are you going to see MJ? I was actually listen to him every day.
We love his music. Like, we were like, heal the world, make this a better place. Yeah. We love it, don't we? So and we were like all up with our hands
with the lighters, the phones. I know, the children would have loved it. It was too late, but
yeah.
We've got Lion King coming up, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I may have to give my tickets away for that.
In case you give birth in the theatre.
I just have a feeling it's going to come early. I don't know, and I feel very low right now as well.
You are low. He's really.
But I've been like, even if I walk like a certain distance, I'm like, oh, I can really feel it. I remember
feeling that, but I couldn't actually walk too far. I remember it being really hot. And I was just in a lot of pain with her, with my pelvis. Yeah. She was low.
Oh, was it? I've not got pain in my pelvis. I mean, if I tell you what I've gone through over the last few weeks, you're all going to be like, what the hell? And I feel like my arse is falling out. It's like the worst feeling ever. I've got the worst piles of my life. I would only tell you this on the podcast, but I ran
It's all right.
While she was on the
thousands of listeners.
Thousands of listeners, if you've gone through the worst part of pregnancy, I think it's like trying to go to the toilet. Literally, oh my God, I thought I was going to... It was actually worse. I feel like it's worse than labour. You and Mum were on the cruise. I'm not being dramatic, and I'm not really dramatic in these situations, but I actually nearly called the ambulance.
No.
Paisley, I was like dripping on the floor. But this is me trying to go to the toilet.
Not push or...
Like my arse nearly fell out. Basically.
But did you need to go number 2, or could you not hold it in?
I needed to go, and it just wasn't coming out, and it's caused me like really bad piles.
Oh, so the joys of bringing a child into this world.
Oh my God, I don't even think men get what we go through. And so, like, bear in mind, these last few weeks, I'm not sleeping. Like, I'm up every, 2 hours peeing. And that's probably because I eat loads of ice throughout the day anyway.
That's your third lot over there.
I've got acid after everything I eat.
I have got acid today. It's like pesto pasta.
Oh my God. And then when the baby moves at night, he then gives me restless leg. Yeah. So I'm like, I've got, every time I go for a wee, my arse feels like it's going to fall out.
Listen.
I've been putting suppositories up my arse every day. Like, this is not enjoyable. Like, this last part is like the killer.
It's just getting to the end going, we have to keep him in. What does she say? For 2 weeks, otherwise it becomes prem.
Yeah. I would just have to keep him in. And also, I want to get to September.
No sex, no walking, no curries, no pineapple. So literally, you've just got to survive.
No raspberry leaf tea. Like, my friend gave me a box of raspberry leaf tea.
You don't need that. I think you'll be all right.
No, I think I'll be all right. Although I've been having Gaviscon every day.
I do remember having Gaviscon. It's just
I actually need some now.
I'm going to be burping with you because I've got acid as well.
I think it's that pesto pasta we had.
It's slimmer. We had our friend, we met up with her today in the park. And she's like, I've made you both so she's so sweet. And I'm just... I've come off Slimming World a bit. I've literally got to get back on it. Me and Mum were like, should we go? And I was like, I've just got to get my head round eating. I'm eating healthy.
I think I'll do it when the kids are back at school.
There's no goal at the moment. We've got no holiday. I lost a stone. I came back actually, and I still weighed the same. But I just know my clothes have got tight again. But it's an endless battle, isn't it?
I know. And every Monday we go for an omelette and chips, don't we? It's like our little tradition. We go to this really nice cafe near us, and we go and get an omelette and chips.
Well, I'm going to be free from September, so I probably will join a little gym to kill a bit of time because I'm going to do it myself. I know we're busy. I'm working Friday, Saturdays. We're doing the podcast one day or with the baby.
You will be busy. I mean, Paisley, you're busy. since you got back, yeah, you might have had a couple of days, but every time I speak to you, like, I've got to finish all these emails off. You are really busy.
I don't just
so even though, like, people, you say you're not busy, you are actually really busy because you always have, I don't know what it is with you, but you've always got like about 10 jobs you need to do.
I'm just trying to do deals and stuff. Chasing, because if I don't do it in the morning, like today, we've been out with the children all day. I'm not good at night, so I get in at night and I'm like, oh, I've got to reply to it, and I just I have to switch off.
I find that lately. I think it's after having kids.
If it's not done in the morning, it doesn't get done when they're on school holidays, because obviously they want to get out.
I think when you have kids, it's really hard to do nighttime work.
I just don't feel it.
Whether
anymore.
it is like
just like that stage
even a workout in the evening.
Can't do it.
I can't do it. I have to get it over and done with in the morning.
Although I went for a really nice evening walk last night.
Did you?
They were at football, and I thought I'm going to go for a walk. I listened back to our podcast because I haven't listened to them being on the cruise, and I listened to We Need to Talk podcast with Myling Class.
Yeah, let's actually talk about that, because that was like a topic that you spoke to me about, and I was like, wow, it's really crazy. More the abuse side of stuff. Like,
well, like, do you remember
you say a bit abusive relationship?
Yeah, so she was married to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say names, I don't want to get sued the arse off here because we just don't have the budget right now. We haven't got lawyers behind the scenes, but it was her ex-husband, and then she found him basically, I think it was he was on bail or something, and he was on the run for doing something with Class A drugs, she said. She said, on paper, we were so different, but he was the head of security for the band. Then she said how she got taken advantage of by the accountants and everything. It was just such a interesting, like, listen, and she's so talented and so musically talented, clever. So it's really interesting to hear her talk. And she's like, I just don't know how I got myself in this situation. But from what I gathered and from experience, I think it was quite a toxic relationship. And I was putting two together. You have to listen to it because the way he interviews her, he is phenomenal.
Really? Are you talking about Paul?
Yeah, Paul Brunson.
I love him. Yeah. Oh, Paul Brunson, like, we would love to come on your podcast because he is amazing.
Oh God, we get grilled though.
No, but I think he's amazing. Like, to be honest,
who's
like,
listen to us though?
As sisters, no, we've been through a lot. Like, you've been through abusive relationships. Like, we've both been through really hard times in our lives. Like, you know, I think whatever you go through in your life makes you who you are today. So you have to go through life experiences. Whether you're rock bottom,
gives you the strength.
Yeah, and whether you're rock bottom or not, you know, it's experience for.
But do you know what he did? So I don't know if he planned it, but basically she said they had an argument on the night before, and they had it. So they were having arguments up to it. She wanted him to sign a prenup few times, and every time she brought it up, he'd cause a row. So she said it was a major red flag, but she couldn't. You know how these people like twist and turn things. Anyway, they got married, blah, blah. When it was all going wrong, or he left her, I need to listen to it again because it was so like shocking. You know, like I was walking, I was like, what's going on? And he gave her a post-it with the amount of money that he wanted from her.
Wow.
So whether
she have to give it to him.
Well, I presume so. And then she said somebody phoned her up and they said, I think we've got your money in our safe. So I think he was obviously a bit of a naughty boy, you know, which people do fall for. But those naughty boys, God, the headache, it's wrong. But she was like, I think she's really settled now. She's with a really lovely guy.
It does actually, when you are with someone like that as well, like, or you're in an abusive relationship and you can't, at that time, you can't see out of that window. But it's when you meet someone else that you're like, you appreciate it so much because you know that this is right and that was wrong. But at the time, it's hard to see that's wrong.
That's what she was saying. I just, to this day, don't know how I got myself involved in it. But obviously she learnt from that. But then it was the downfall, because the reason I think they split, I may be wrong, I need to listen to it again, but something like on her birthday, she walked in on him and some famous celebrity, this is going around on TikTok, famous celebrity, she's not been named, but apparently she's really well known and built a family brand. They were caught unzipping each other's clothes.
Oh no.
But nothing happened, but it was going to happen, so she chucked everyone out of the party. So there was a lot, obviously, that happened. And I actually do feel really sorry for her because do you remember at the time she was getting a lot of grief from the press?
Yeah. She seemed like a really lovely, kind person.
Head switched on.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting. And then she obviously said she had a lot of miscarriages. She had one every year she was pregnant. She had a miscarriage. So I think she's been what's the word called? Not protesting. What's the other one? Campaigning with the government.
Yeah.
To do with all of that side. So this is what I mean. I need to listen to it again because that bit I was talking to somebody on the phone and I had to keep stopping it and starting it. But what she did say, I'm sure it's called myosotin or something. When something happens to the baby and it goes to heaven, those cells are left in your body and they stay with you forever. And if you have more children, they come out with the children.
I think that's crazy. And this talks about, like, this kind of relates back to our spirituality and our soul. But, like, when you have a baby, the soul is then given to the baby. So, but it's amazing with the cells and things like that. And they also say when you have a boy, there's always cells that stay inside you when you have a boy or something.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love that spirituality part because I think that is crazy, isn't it?
They're doing more experiments on it. I mean, that's where they think maybe the link for an autoimmune diseases, cancers and things. So they're looking into the link with the mother, the child and the cells. Maybe there might be a cure for it later on.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating.
It is really fascinating. And it's so fascinating how our bodies work as females. Like, it's unbelievable, like, what we do, what we can grow as well.
I know, right?
And what we can feed, like, everything.
Having that sixth sense.
Oh, can I just actually say?
Yes.
The last 5 weeks, I've been really, really strong with my instincts. Like, really weird.
God,
and I do think towards the end of, like, pregnancy, your instincts become stronger naturally. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the universe that help with that, but they become really, really strong. And I've been really, like, my instincts, like, so basically what happened was, I can't remember if I've said this on the other podcast that we had. I don't think I did.
No, because it happened while we were away.
So basically, about a couple of weeks ago, my husband's tools all got stolen from his van. And the night before he went to the job, I said to him, be really careful of your van tomorrow. I've got a funny feeling about it.
Does he say to you
about
now,
your tools? No. He was really annoyed the next day. He was like, you were right. But he wasn't like, no, he didn't even say you're right, actually. He just was like, he was so pissed off about the situation because he really...
It's just such a horrible thing, isn't it?
I know.
You're on a job and it's your livelihood.
Well, it was over about £2,000 worth of equipment.
We've had it done to us so many times.
I know. And this was actually the third time this has happened. Like, touch wood, it doesn't happen again because it's rife at the moment.
A joke, yeah.
Dad's just had all the people who are working on his house, all their builder's tools have just been stolen.
No way. No.
Yeah.
What, they left it all on the site? Because he's building a house, isn't he?
Yeah. So that was last night.
Where do they actually go? Because I never see car boots. Someone's going to pay £10 for a tool. Like, if you see tools at car boots, they're obviously stolen.
They are stolen.
So don't buy them.
Yeah.
But where are they all going? I mean, surely they can't be making that much money out of these tools.
I mean, like, what the hell? It's crazy. So that obviously happened. And then there was another thing.
Were they in a locker and they've broken in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The thing is with insurances now, they want pictures, they want proof of
Sal couldn't really claim for everything because he didn't have receipts and everything.
Oh, that's such a mad thing.
Have
you not got it through the bank?
Well, that's what I thought. But do you know what? I don't get involved with that sort of thing. I just let him
I wonder how many, statistically, I'm not going to be sexist here, but how many men claim for that sort of thing on their insurance and get all their receipts together?
Well, you told me that he hasn't done insurance, but he's told me he has, so I don't know. How much of the truth is that, whether he actually has?
I'm sure
you know what men do? They say stuff sometimes to just shut you up, and you're like, okay.
He said he didn't have it, so that's why I sent that thing, because we have separate tool insurance with Admiral.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Is it $11.99 a month? But they pay out instantly for any of you builders out there, And so it's not that it doesn't go on your insurance. So
I think that's so much of a better idea.
It's
to do
easier.
that.
We've used it so many times.
Yeah, I think that's.
I'm not going to jinx it. Touch wood. Because we got hit in the car again, but didn't we? Before we went away.
I know. Unbelievable.
I'm going to sage. I think I'm really because
you need to.
I've had those since then. 2 people nearly go into me. One was on a Saturday morning. I think on the way to dancing, going round a roundabout. They didn't see me, and I'm wondering if it's because that car's grey. And I had to put my foot on the brakes. Then, what was it? Oh, when I was coming out of Oxygen yesterday,
after this
trampolining.
podcast, let's sage it.
I'm going to sage it, and myself came out, and this guy was talking to his other friend. Then didn't see me. This was in, like as you're coming out of Oxygen, where Costa's.
This was yesterday.
Yeah, went to cut me up, and it's only because I slammed my foot on the brakes. Otherwise, he would have gone into me again, and I was starting to get really. And it's always men. It's always men.
Casey's sexist today.
I am.
Very angry
I'm angry. So anyway, I mean, the guy was really sweet. He's offered to get it all fixed, so he's taken full responsibility. It's gone in, but it's just we bought that car to get us down to Southampton after the other car being stolen.
Oh my god! I've never known anyone to be so unlucky. And I don't even want to jinx
He's like, I don't have the time to look at any more cars. Just don't. I was like, right, okay. He said, I've never been through so many cars since I met you.
Oh, don't.
Or moved so many times.
Don't. I know. And we won't talk about that because you'll be moving. On the next podcast.
On the next one, we're not going to say too much. But on that, so remember we spoke about the 369 manifestation method? I did it and something's happened. So I'm not going to talk about it yet, but when it actually happens, it gets something to the time,
and also it really works because I did it and I told her to do it and I was like, just do it, and she did it and it's worked. So
and I had a gut instinct it was going to happen.
We'll have a catch up about it on our next podcast.
Yeah, and there was signs all over as well, like things I see with the thistles and Nan and Scotland. And so yeah, I'm not going to speak about it yet. We'll hold that one.
We're holding it, and we're hoping things are going to go across the line. But
I haven't told many people yet.
Yeah, but the 369 on that is what she did, and it really works. And 369, just to briefly go over it, is you write it down 3 times in the morning, 6 times at lunch. If you don't have time to do it 6 times at lunch, just get it in. I only did it
for a couple of days, and then I let the universe take it out there.
Well, that's what I did. I did it for a couple of days.
Because I thought, I'm not going to get obsessed about it. I've done it. Sending it out there and let it go.
Yeah, and just let it go. And then you write it 9 times in the evening, so 3 times in the morning. But you've got to imagine yourself in that situation. So you're like, I'm on ITV.
Specific words you've got to write.
On loose swimming, you write it 3 times in the morning, 3 times at lunch, 6 times at lunch, and then 9 times.
Writing your shopping list for the universe.
Yeah, it's like a shopping list, but it really, I don't know what it is. It works because I did it on a house, and I got the house.
Yeah,
but it was too late. I had already put an offer in a different one,
well,
so it wasn't meant to be. But
we've put an offer in on a complete renovation, so it's that's what I've been emailing about this week. I just another renovation.
Paisley, we're gonna have her middle name as Paisley Renovation.
Yeah,
she loves a renovation. I hate a renovation. She loves it. I just like to be chill.
I just need to be busy. Like I thrive.
I think it's good for you though. You enjoy it.
The dance school, doing this, other things. Like if I was in a 9 to 5, I was so bored, and I did that. Stimulation just wasn't there. I like doing different things.
I know, I'm the same, to be honest. I enjoy doing
and when I'm doing nothing, I become a bit lazy. So when I
do nothing as well, I feel a bit like low mood.
Yeah.
I like to have stuff to all.
Even after I have a nap.
I don't know how.
I feel a bit low after a nap. I don't know what it is.
I know this may sound a bit controversial, but I don't know how some people don't work or have a goal. I think you all have to have a goal in life because I think it's a drive. It gets you up out of bed every day.
Those days become very monotonous. Even if that goal is to learn the piano,
just a small goal. But I find that really hard if people don't have that.
You've always got to have goals. They can be as little or as big as you want.
Yeah, 100%. And I think
learn to swim.
Yeah, just by us finishing this podcast today, I think everybody including me, I need a new goal actually.
Oh, I can give you loads.
We have got
We've
loads.
got our goals.
We've got
actually.
loads of goals.
We've got that goal.
I feel we've got too many goals. But anyway, the thing is, I think it's what gets me up in the morning. It drives me. It's like if I don't have it, my mood feels really low, and I start to feel a bit depressed.
Well, because what do you focus on? Like,
yeah.
I suppose some people's goals are to get married or be in love, but I just think you're putting all your eggs in one basket. I think you
have to do something for yourself, like not for someone else. Your goal has to be solely for you.
Yeah.
Not your children, not your husband, not your family, not anybody else. Your goals have to be for yourself, and that's when you have to be selfish and be like, you've only got one life and you've got to 100% live it. But I do think you need to drive every day.
There are parts, I must admit, this summer, I don't know, I think I have really switched off, and it's been quite hard to get motivated again.
I have as well though. Yeah. And I think even this week, I feel like
we've had slow mornings.
I don't want to have to get out of bed. I've just been watching telly in bed.
Make the most of it, because when this baby comes,
when I last did
you've got 3 weeks.
Countdown. I'm like, don't, and please don't come early. So I was like, right, because I'm not sleeping at night either. I just like to just in the morning just lie in. So Sal's been bringing me a coffee, and I fall back asleep, and the coffee's cold.
But I have my kids jumping over. So Sadie goes, "Can I have your phone in the morning?" And I'm really trying to stop it, but I just need that line. She puts it on really loud. I'm like, you can either
turn it down,
have a cuddle or a twiddle, or turn it off. Then Sonny gets the iPad, which I'm going to hide today as well, because I hate it. It's got on my nerves today. We had it this morning playing. Was it Roblox or Minecraft?
Iona gets really addicted. I mean, I have given the phone on the odd occasion. When I've really got to do something, and I'll put YouTube Kids on for her on the odd occasion. But she gets addicted.
They go into a
She
zone.
Goes absolutely addicted, and I hate it.
Even trying to get the phone to say it's like prizing it off her. She's like holding on, and I'm like,
it's horrible. It's actually horrible to see, because then the next day she expects it, and I say no.
Yeah.
And I had to hide my phones in a drawer.
I'm going to do that.
You got to hide.
I need to get her ready back in her bed. I've been putting her in Sonny's bed, but I'm not sleeping well with her. I could sleep all night with Sonny. He just lies there, and oh my God, he's the most amazing sleeper. I remember this before she was born. I was just like, I love sleeping with him. And I was like, but you co-sleep, doesn't that stop your sleeping? I said, no, he's fantastic. I loved my time with him. Anyway, Sadie's come along, and she's sideways, upwards, like that. Then I can't move my arm. Cuddle me, mummy, cuddle me.
Boy, by the way, and Sadie's the girl.
And I wake
it's that boy and girl vibe.
I've been awake, tossing and turning for 4 o'clock. I might as well be pregnant or breastfeeding all night, because I'm not sleeping. That's why I had a nap the other day, and then I felt, I don't know, do you feel groggy after a nap?
Yeah, I do. I felt
low.
Especially a daytime one. Yeah, a daytime one. Yeah, you need to.
I didn't feel great.
Go for a walk up.
I felt like I'd wasted. I don't know. It felt really weird.
I've been trying to get a hold of you.
I was hours. I'd stayed at Mum's because they'd both fallen asleep, and Mum was like, "Why don't you have my bed?" And it was the worst decision, because what I thought would be I thought, right, I'm at Mum's, I can get some work done. Mums sometimes take over a bit. Well, you came over, didn't you? They were all excited. They were running.
Bless Mum, she is so good. When
they were feral, and they're not normally like that. I think they were showing off in front of you. Anyway, when you left, I was like, do not embarrass me again in front of Auntie Isla, because Ina's so well behaved, and you two have just embarrassed me. Why, Mummy? I said, you sit at the table when you eat, and you stop running around like feral kids. I just felt so embarrassed. Anyway, she fell asleep like that.
It's like
that. They just passed out, where they were just they went. It's that 5 o'clock time.
I know.
They went psycho.
But I just think they're all like that. At some point, they're all like that. Do you know what I mean?
I had to stay at home.
I just had no energy to even stand up. But all I just saw was your child.
I didn't have energy.
Towards me, and I was like,
oh God, I just wanted to.
They were running in and out the room, and they were like, oh, and they were
Sadie was blowing a whistle.
They were literally feral. All of them were. No, not just. So Sonny run. So this is when they're eating their dinner. One would run out to the corridor and back.
No,
Then
they had the
next one-
pistol water guns, because you remember I was getting the Western costume ready. Well, that set it off. They had the guns with the water pistols.
They were just, they were all like crazy, weren't they? But anyway.
Yeah, and I didn't sleep at all that night because Sonny woke up. I thought, I was going to sleep with Christian for the night. I said, Mum, why don't you sleep with Sadie? And then I thought, I didn't even mind sleeping on the sofa. I thought, this would be great. I can watch Netflix and chill. No, because Mum and Chris were up watching Netflix. So I went to bed, and then I had both of them in this small double because Mum's downsized. And so I want to go home. I want to go. And then Sadie was like, I want to go home. And then they were tossing and turning. And in the morning, I was just like, that was the worst night of sleep, Mum. I'm going home.
Bye.
She was like, what time are you going? I think she wanted us gone. So then I took them to Oxygen. Then they did football. And then, in between that, she had a 2-hour nap, and I just let her nap. And I thought, let me just have 10 minutes. Sonny was beside me, cuddling. And I woke up as 2 missed calls from Isla. You're like, wait, I'm going to labour. I was like, everyone was calling me when I was having a nap.
You just needed that 10 minutes. Anyway, right. Well, we might be finished this podcast off, having a little nap, and then we've got to film another one.
We're doing another one at 6. We've got another guest on, trying to get them in.
Coming in. But but I'll keep you updated, guys. I will keep you updated.
Have a check on our socials.
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep you updated on everything. I feel like he's really even low right now.
I can't wait to bring him on.
I just feel really uncomfortable. But that's life, isn't it? We all go through it. All right, then. We love you guys. Have the best Friday. Bye. If you're loving the show, don't forget to download our latest episodes. It helps us a ton by boosting the show and making sure more people find us.
Plus, you can listen anytime, anywhere, even offline.
And while you're at it, make sure to follow us on Spotify so you never miss a new drop.
Want even more behind-the-scenes content? Follow us on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok at Burnout Mamas, one word, for exclusive clips, updates and fun extras.
Hit that follow button, send us a message, and let's keep the Burnout Mamas community going.